Well, we knew going in at halftime that there was some things that obviously you get a half's worth of information on a team, and they came out and did some of the same things. So we kind of had some answers to the test, so to speak. So we got into some situations where he knew where he could get the ball out quick. I think he was confident because he knew what he was seeing, which helped him a lot. That, and then I think our guys started playing with a heck of a lot more tempo. When we started utilizing tempo and going fast and getting lined up at the rate that we want to, then we were pretty decent today at times. When we weren't using that tempo, we gave them the advantage back. They were stemming, moving. It was kind of hard to see what they were doing. I mean, they were doing what all smart teams do. But when we started utilizing that tempo, it helped us a little bit. I think we got a little bit better in that regard today. You know, and what I told him was this. I said, listen, hey, we wouldn't have been in that game without you, bro. I tell you what, I was proud of that guy coming back, being resilient. He turned the ball over twice. He fumbled one, turned into a touchdown. He threw an interception that turned into some points for those guys. We put our defense in a bad spot a couple times early, and boy, they answered the bell pretty quickly there and left us in the game, which was good. But you know, he came back. I was proud of him because he got hurt, got the wind knocked out of him pretty good, and he came back and you know, continued to help us move the ball down the field with his arm, which is something I'm not sure we knew he could consistently do going into it, but he did a nice job of it today as he finished it. Some of it will be me watching the tape, but a couple of guys that stood out to me, I thought really the receiving core, there was a lot of receivers that played today. A lot of guys got their hands on the football, and a lot of them had catches. I thought Trey, I thought played really well. Bobby played pretty well, until he got knocked out of there. Steven Sims did some decent things. Josh did some decent things. We were trying to get him matched up a couple times. They did a good job rolling coverage when we had a couple of plays called to try to get him vertical, but those guys did well. I was proud of Montel for coming back. I mean, he faced some major adversity early in that football game, and he really didn't let it affect him. He continued to move forward, and I was proud of him for that. He did a good job. One of the groups that I'm really proud of is our O-line, because I'll be honest with you, in spring that group struggled pretty badly. So the fact that they're getting better, that gives me some hope moving forward, that we got a chance to get a little bit better even than that. So Zach and those guys, Zach Yenser and those guys have done a really good job with them. When we kicked it deep, initially I was going to go ahead and onside kick it. All right. The problem for me there was that if we did not get that thing, the game was completely over for sure. I mean, in our mind. I mean, and I looked down to Clint and I said, "Can you stop him?" And he said, "Yes, and we're going to kick it then. And I'm going to burn both timeouts." And I turned Rob over. I said, "How much time you need?" And he said, "Just give me whatever you got, and we'll get it down there." So as soon as those guys gave me the go-ahead that they felt good about it, Clint said, "Look, we'll get it done. Just kick it down there and we'll get it done." Because we knew Wyman was going to kick it out of the end zone. So that gave us a pretty good idea about what would happen. Now, the face mask, the great thing about the face mask was it happened on that first run really early and the kid went down fast. So it didn't hurt you as bad as it could, but it hurt you. It hurt you. So but they kept playing. Our guys kept playing. Those dudes, they threw the ball on second down. We were able to break it up. And then they threw it on third down, which helped us, and they had a great return on fourth down. So I would love to have seen what would happen if we gave Wyman a chance. That guy's got a great leg. It would have been great to see it.